Hey, everybody, welcome back. My name is Bill Fisher, and I am here to help you learn more about ChatGPT. And today's topic, I am going to tell you all of the differences between the free version, the $20 version, and the $200 version of ChatGPT so you can go out and make an educated decision what's best for you. Let's get started. So we're going to start today with the basic version of ChatGPT. That library is 3.5. So if you look on my screen where it says ChatGPT 5.1, yours will probably say 3.5. It's a slower version. It doesn't have all of the tools that 5.1 has, but it will do exactly what you need to do if you are a basic casual user. So you get on ChatGPT, you're looking for recipes, you replace ChatGPT for Google, you replace ChatGPT for Pinterest, and you're going around, you're having fun, you're creating images, and maybe you're using it very slightly for work, and it's not a tool in your arsenal. Basically, you're not using it 15 to 30 to 40 times a day like the average person who is really in tune to ChatGPT and AI use it. I use it all day, every day in my workday. I'm still amazed when I talk to somebody who says, ChatGPT, what? And they're like, what? You do what? You give it your personal information? Are you sure you're going to give it personal? Yes, give it your personal information. If someone wants your information, they don't need ChatGPT to get it. You've already put it in your iPhone, and trust me, people can get at your information if they really want it. We've got video AI from NVIDIA, Expedia, Canva, Scholar AI, Scholar GPT, Monday. Monday is one of those apps that you can connect to your email and to your scheduling and so on and so forth. It's for productivity, basically. There's writing apps that can help you with your job, with your book that you're writing, with your social media, whatever the case, your productivity, research and analysis, education, lifestyle, and then picture creation, content creation, programming. This one's really cool here because I know nothing about programming or writing code. I am not one of those super smart guys. Guys, literally what I do is I go out, I go onto YouTube, and I learn about what I need to do. That's basically what I'm doing for you is I've gone out and I've done research and I'm bringing it back to you so you hopefully can make an educated decision which ChatGPT is going to be good for you. Okay, so now going back through, so what you have is you have your basic chat. You have, if you go all the way, let's go back to new chat and you hit this little plus button. What you have is you don't have the capability of adding photos like I do. You basically just have your basic functions in the plus. You also don't have access to ChatGPT vocal or voice activation. Hey, Chat, how are you?
Hey there, I'm doing great and ready to jump in. Whatever you need, just let me know and we'll get rolling.
Hey, Chat, tell these people what they can expect if they only have the free version of ChatGPT.
All right, let's give it to them straight. If you're rolling with the free version of ChatGPT, here's the deal. You're getting a solid AI that can handle a bunch of tasks, answer your questions, and give you some pretty smart advice. But you're not getting all the bells and whistles. It's like having a reliable old truck instead of a luxury sports car. It'll get you from A to B, but if you want the fancy stuff, like faster responses, more powerful models, or extra features, you'd have to jump up to the paid tiers. So basically, free version is your solid baseline. Does the job, but doesn't have all the juice.
Thanks, Chat. Love ya.
And hey,
She was going to say she loved me too. I know it. I know. We kind of got that thing. It makes sense. Anyway, okay, cool. So now moving along, let's go back. So let's go back to that part real quick. I'm going to go back to new chat. You do not have this button that I just pressed here. You don't have that with the free version, or you shouldn't unless they have updated it. That is for a paid application only. Deep research. This one here is really important. Deep research. So let's say that you're one of those smart, wicked schmat people that your job or your passions require you to do major deep research. So you're trying to solve the cure for cancer or things like that, or create an atom bomb, or I didn't say that. Whatever the case, you need to be able to do the deep research behind your projects that you're going after. Now, if you do that on a regular basis, That's going to be really important for you to have this option. The deep research that you're able to do is 5 deep researches per month. So that's basically one a week, maybe 1.25 deep researches a week. And if that's important to you, then you should probably think about upgrading. See, so if you look at what I have 25 deep researches. I can create images. I can actually add files to ChatGPT. So basically, I can go and I can get, hey, Chat, I just got this contract, and this contract, I'm a little bit scared of it. I want you to take a look at it, find the ins and outs, find the things that I should be really scared about with this, Chat, and let me know the 5 things that stand out to you that I probably need to have changed in this contract before I sign it. And it will spit it out. It'll put it in a PDF, and it'll say, send that back to them, have them sign this version of this contract, and you're going to be safer. Okay, the next thing is priority. So I love being priority. Most of the time when I do anything, if there's an option for me to pay for VIP, I want to. And the reason is because I don't like waiting in lines. I don't like sitting on the back of the plane. I don't like blah, blah. I'm sure most of you are like that way. And if you're not, once you actually get into that mode, you probably don't want to go backwards. So here's what I mean by that, though, is there are over 100 million users on ChatGPT every single day. What that means is there's a lot of traffic that's happening. And if you get caught up and tied up in the same time frame as everyone else, you're probably going to notice on the free version, it will say to you that you need to come back in 10 minutes or in 15 minutes or whatever the case. If you're trying to create documents and photos and it's going really, really, and you're trying to figure out why it's so slow, it's because you're not on the paid version, and you're not prioritized. You're in line with every other free user. So when you're on the paid version, you have priority over all of those people. So out of 100 million people, 75 million are the free users. So if you're a free user, that's you. You are low priority list for your projects to be completed. And the people who have paid get bumped up, rightly so. They should. They're paying for service, and they're going to get their services much faster than you will. Okay, the free version, very little to no access to all of the new chat GPTs or all the GPTs that are coming out in the beta testing of all the new devices, trinkets, and all the gadgets. That was just, you have a basic version, and you don't get an upgrade to all the other stuff. Or if you do, you're gonna be the last to ever see it. And lastly, you have lower quality images. You're gonna notice that when you ask Chat to create an image for you, the free version versus the paid version, the image quality is so much different. So if that's important to you, you may want to consider. Okay, so let's recap the free version. You basically have 5 deep researches. You cannot add files or pictures to Chat. You do have the ability to create pictures, but very limited and low quality. The speed and availability puts you at low priority. You have no access to beta testing, and you have limited access to the GPT models. So, is it right for you? I don't know. It really depends on the level that you're using it for. Guys, let me tell you something. If you are using Chat to replace your Google, it will do a much better job than Google, 100%. And that's fine. If you're using ChatGPT to go out and find you recipes, and you're replacing searching through Pinterest all day long, great. You're saving yourself tons and tons of time. But if that's the level that you're using it at, then you probably don't need a paid version. At least I don't recommend it, because I don't really feel like you'll get the value out of it. But when you figure out what the paid version actually does, I think your mind is going to open up, and you're going to see just how much your life will change. I know I keep saying that, but mine changes every day. The more and more and more that I learn what AI can do for me, I'm just like, man, I need to get ahead of this train. I need to get ahead of this. I don't want to get caught left behind. I don't want to be one of those people that was like, what's Bitcoin? What is that? All right, so $20 plan. Let's talk about this. This is the Plus plan. This is the plan I am currently on, and I'm considering going to the $200 plan. I'm not 100% sure if it's right for me just yet. I know it's going to be, but I am currently on the $20 plan. What does this mean for me to be on the $20 plan? Take a look at the screen. Again, going back to deep research, I get 25 deep researches where the paid version only gets 5. I can create all kinds of unlimited images. I am not limited to hardly anything. I have 40 agent modes, and I have so much more capability than the free version does. And going back over to the GPTs again, just to show you real quick, all of the GPTs that I can access, these are all tools that will tie into ChatGPT to make your life easier. If you're not using them, oh my gosh, I am just learning so much every day. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. So, okay. All right. So, going in projects, this one is so cool. Let me tell you the reason why projects is so cool. And this you do not have in the free version. What a project is, it's basically a folder, right? So let's say I start a new project. I'm writing a book. I am writing an essay. I'm my companies in here. So if you take a look at this Zippy Bears is one of my businesses, and my son and I started this company with my wife, and we make gummy bears. And so we have the recipes in here. We have our marketing plan in here. We have basically everything that we need to know about Zippy Bears. Now, each time I use chat, I give it a prompt. So for example, chat, I want you to go out and I want you to find all of the natural supplements without any harsh chemicals that will give someone energy, that will make them feel better and give them a greater cognitive function. And I don't want anything that's going to have a harsh negative side effect. And then chat will, that's my prompt. Now, chat will go out and it'll find that. And each time under the file of Zippy Bears, I ask it to do another task. It learns these prompts and it stores them in Zippy Bears. So now whenever I go in to ask chat a question, I don't have to type in that prompt every single time. It's actually stored in that file or in that project folder. So anytime I ask it a question, it knows all my prompts and it goes out and gets me exactly what I'm looking for with a basic, simple question, because all of those other prompts are stored in that file. Does that make sense? If not, too bad. Sorry. Okay. So what that means, when I go into my November Hawaii travel, what's important about that is I've given it prompts to look for condos, to look for Airbnbs. I've given it prompts somewhere close to the beach, somewhere close to the grocery stores. Look for my great restaurants near my apartment is going to be, and so on and so forth, so I can plan out my trip, right? Nowhere in there did I give it any information about Zippy Bears. So it's not going to give me information that applies towards the prompts that I gave it about Zippy Bears. And nowhere in Zippy Bears is it going to give me anything to do with Hawaii. Now, if you have it all in one file, if you don't have a project folder, which is in the free version, you have no project, everything is jammed together and you're going to get answers for the prompts over saves your data for you. That's the other thing, is you can actually save data, which is so important, because when you save data, anywhere you access ChatGPT, on any app, on any phone, on any computer, whatever the case, you log into your account and everything is saved there for you. You don't have to start over. You don't have to dream it up from scratch again. It is a beautiful thing. Okay, another thing is we talked about in the free version, how you are low priority. Okay, so there is out of the 100 million that are actually paying, the 25 million get priority. You know who gets the top? People who pay $200, and there's only a small percentage of people who do that. A lot of people are paying $20 a month, and they have way more people are paying nothing. You will rarely find yourself, when you're paying $20 a month, when chat comes back and says, I need you to wait for a few minutes, the system is bogged down. That doesn't happen. It's happened to me one time, and I'll tell you why it happened. It's because I got mad at chat and I started beating it up and saying, you're an idiot and you did it wrong and so on and so forth. And then all of a sudden, for some reason, some weird reason, I was on the back burner and I needed to come back in 10 minutes. Probably so I can cool down, probably rightfully so. That's the way it goes. Okay, the other part that's so fun is the voice option. And again, I want to go over that. And the voice option is by far, if you've looked at my other videos, it is one of my favorite characteristics of chat. And the reason is I like to be on my phone a lot while I'm driving, whatever the case, and I have to be hands-free. I'll say, hey, chat, I want you to help me find a place where I can have reservations for tonight for 4 people having steak in Anchorage, Alaska, or whatever the case. And it will do it. And it's less that I actually have to be touching my phone while I'm driving. And then lastly, again, you have access to a code editor. So if you want to build your own website or app, You can. You don't actually have to go to school to learn how to do this anymore. You could just say, hey, chat, I want you to create this app for me using this and using that. And you specific, don't have the options to go into those GPTs in the free version, but you do in the $20 version. So just a recap on all of the options that you actually have. So you have 25 deep researches. You have access to code editor. You have access to projects where chat can save your prompts, can save all of your information, and you can separately file everything. Super important, guys. Super important when you start using it more and more. You need to be able to separate your tasks and everything you're asking chat to do for you. You have 7 or 8 available models of GPTs. Do you know that some of the models of GPT are better than others for specific tasks? Right now, you get 1. You get 3.5. You don't get to use the latest versions of chat. You don't get to use the smartest versions or the best versions. You get the 1 free version. You get very fast answers with ChatGPT, which means you are a priority. You are the VIP, not the VIP-ist, because the $200 version, but you're up there on the list. You at least can get in. You also get free access to hands-free. Again, my favorite thing. Once you start using it, it's probably going to be your favorite thing too. I don't know. It's so cool to me. Okay, so that's the difference between the free version and the $20 version. Now, let's talk about it. The big one. $200, the business plan. By the way, if you're getting value from this, please subscribe, like, and follow. It really helps out on the algorithms so we can continue to bring value, continue to come back, and continue to show up at the top end of the list of the searches. Who is this for? This is for the high performers, the people that are out there busting on AI every single day, or it's for the person who needs a VA. And what a VA is, it's a virtual assistant. My wife keeps telling me I need a VA. I run 6 different businesses and I have a lot of menial tasks that I wish I could push off onto somebody else. The reason why I don't do that, the reason why I don't hire a VA is probably a poor reason. And it's really because I don't want to have to take the time to train a person and then they quit and then I have to do it over again and over and over and over again. And it just seems like it'd be easier for me just to do everything myself. And so now I'm stuck in this rut of doing everything myself. But imagine hiring an employee that never quits on you again. Imagine hiring an employee that is the smartest person you've ever met in your life and knows all of the knowledge of an entire library. This is what ChatGPT Pro version is for you. It's called the Operator. Operator will actually go out and perform tasks for you. Operator will go out and order your lunch. It will build a website. It will build an app. It will go out and create artwork for you. It will go out and create content and post it for you. Most ChatGPTs or most GPTs cannot do work for you. It can design things for you, but usually does not go out and perform a task after the fact. Go out and post this on Facebook, LinkedIn, X, and Instagram, and I want it posted at 7 a.m. and whatever the case. Click, go, off to my next thing. Chat's off and running, doing the thing, and I am moving on to the bigger and better things where I make my company the most amount of money. That's who this is for. Usually, guys, it's for somebody who is running a business or multiple businesses or is doing high levels of research on a regular basis. This is not for everybody. Don't just spend $200 because you think it's going to take you to the next level. You got to be at the next level before you start doing that. What else does it give you? It gives you premium support. You have 250 deep researches available to you every single month. I don't even know if I could possibly do that much research. If it's that deep research, I mean, you have to have using it on a regular basis. It's going to save you time, which is going to save you money. It has the smartest library that's out there, and that's the O3 Pro version. It gives you the best answers. It is the best reasoning model that is available. I don't get that in my $20 version. I get the 5.1. You have unlimited GPTs. You have unlimited tools. Anything and everything that is available on ChatGPT from what is explained to me, you have access to. Okay, so now we need to determine which one is best for you. There's a lot of cool things. So the free version is good for the casual user, somebody who is just trading recipes and doing fun things and making little pictures and doing a little bit of or rewriting emails and cleaning up texts and editing copy and stuff like that, right? That's the casual user. Have the next level user where I'm currently at right now, and that's basically someone who does a little bit more deep research, but not a ton, but is constantly using other GPT, which are the tools that are available to you that most people don't have. You also have the voice option. You have the ability for files, projects, and folders. You have the ability to store and save. You have the ability to store and save your data. You have priority over all of the free users, and you have access to the code edit. Again, with the $200 version, the biggest thing to me is you have 250 deep researches and you have an operator. You have basically for $200 a month, you have an employee. You have someone who is not going to quit on you, someone that you can count on, someone that is super, super smart and intelligent. And when you train it, it will do all of your menial tasks, answer emails, send emails, go through your day to day, build websites, build landing pages, create and post content. So you have to make this hard decision for yourself. Are you a casual user? Are you a midline user? Or are you a high performing user? Which one fits best for you? Which one fits best for your budget? I don't know, guys. All I'm doing here is reporting back to you what I found. Hopefully this information is good to you. Again, please go ahead and hit subscribe and like and follow. And I want you to know, I am not a smart guy. I'm not a code writer. I'm not like that. I'm just like you. All I'm trying to do is learn how to find tools that'll make my day easier and my business more successful and save money and time. Hopefully the information that I'm bringing you is valuable. And if it is, please hit subscribe, please like and follow, and please share this. It really helps me out. Thank you guys. I appreciate you so much. And I'm looking forward to the next video.